Did you know that Americans gamble as much as $1 trillion every year? And now, thanks to a big change, those numbers are about to soar, turning your living room into a virtual casino. Here's ABC's Matt Gutman.
Starting now, Sin City can come right into your home.
You don't even have to pay for a cab to get to the casino. All of the ills and all of the sins of gambling are multiplied online.
Critics are railing at the Justice Department's recent decision, which gives states the authority to legalize online gambling and lotteries.
We're about to see this explosion of internet gambling sweep across the nation.
Illegal online poker, already a $6 billion a year industry, say experts. Once legal,
just online poker alone will generate up to $12 billion a year legally for the states.
Within a year,
and your tickets, man?
It could eclipse Hollywood's annual box office haul. And the online gaming bonanza has already begun in Nevada and D.C., where millions of Americans can now roll the dice or up the ante from the comfort of their own home, or in this case, their office, which is part of the problem.
At least with bricks and mortar casinos, you can see somebody at a table for 36 hours. You can't see somebody in their home, in their underwear, drinking a soda for 36, 40 hours gambling.
An estimated 15 million Americans are already considered at risk for gambling addiction. Now they'll have to fight that addiction at home. Matt Gutman, ABC News, Miami.
Hello, my name is Larry Williams. I'm with I2G and I represent Team Global Wealth. Welcome to our Players Business Opportunity presentation. You say, what's a player? Well, it was one simple question asked to them. How would you like to earn $140,000 in the next 30 days? Now, how you determine whether you're a player or not, if that number scares you, this video is not for you. This is for the business owner, the franchise owner that maybe put $1.5 million into a business and they're trying to just break even over the next 5 to 10 years. Or maybe a person that bought a distributorship for $10,000 and they're just trying to, make money over the next 5 to 10 years and may have employees. This is for the guy that is making the money but does not have the time. And I do mean guy and lady together, but they don't have the time. When I used to work back in Los Angeles, back in the industry, I would recruit a lot of professional athletes and actors and people that understood what residual income was. And then I would start going after people that were, making over $1 million a year in real estate. The challenge was they were just only as good as their last sale because there was no residual income. See, the power of one of these little home-based business opportunities, if you catch them at the right time, it afforded me a lifestyle where I could be playing golf 5 days a week, but yet my income would not slow down, because when you get one of these running, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing stopping it. So I'm going to approach this opportunity you're going to see tonight from a different perspective. We always talk about the 97% of people that haven't chilled via the journey of the broke. Well, I'm talking to you, that 3%er out there, that maybe just want to replace their income, or maybe even double or triple it, but have the time and the freedom to enjoy it. So before I get into the money, I'll do my little income disclaimer. That it says that my name is Larry Williams and I represent Team Global Wealth, and I'm an independent representative of I2G. The cash money system was created by Team Global Wealth and is based on an exact formula to achieve the projected financial results you're about to hear and see. Any variation of the system will change income projections. The money is earned from representatives purchasing the marketing and business tools to build the business, which creates bonus volume. Future revenues will be generated from the proceeds through online gaming and the social media platforms. If you do work the program, the money is guaranteed. If there is no work, there is no pay. So now with that being said, you probably watched the little ABC short that I had, the little video on the front of this one that talked about the online gaming industry, where it was and where it's going. That just in 2014, in January, that every state now has the opportunity through federal legislation to add online gaming as an additional revenue to their state. And that's going to be rolled out, in the next coming months, over the next couple years. But right now, though, there is a major opportunity that's brewing called I2G. I2G has, they opened the doors August the 1st, 2014, and they've jumped ahead of the game by positioning themselves as one of the only home-based business opportunities going to allow you to participate in this explosion of an industry that's coming in a city near you. Well, I2G has secured themselves what they call the Tier 1 gaming license that allows them to go green, active right now in over 200 countries currently, and again, just waiting for each state to go online here in the United States. But there is an opportunity right now before all the online gaming comes on board, which they're projecting right now, 2012, just the illegal poker is somewhere in the neighborhood about 12 to 20 billion dollars. That by the end of, they haven't even tallied up from last year, from 2013, but they're talking about estimations somewhere around about 45 billion and going over in 2014, that number doubling. Well, that money eventually is going to be pointed to people's homes, people's businesses, where they'll be able to put on their robe, their house slippers with a cup of coffee, put down their credit card, walk into a casino right from their own computer and play as much as they want. And when you understand this business model that I2G has positioned themselves with this gaming platform, it is one of the only products that I've seen in my years of being involved in business that has 100% revenue return with very little to zero overhead. Think about it. When somebody walks into even a real casino, they bring their money into that casino and they put that money down, win, lose, draw, whatever. It is money being brought in. Well, those buildings had to be paid for. But now think about an online gaming facility where there is no building. Costs a website, to put together a website and tools to operate, which is a flat rate cost. But then from that point on, you can access millions of dollars, billions of dollars that can come right through a website address based on somebody sitting down playing a live hand of poker and that money being generated. 100% revenue is coming back as a business opportunity and you can participate on that. Now, what I2G has done is allow a couple different positions. Now, we have several positions to come in at, but again, this video is designed for one specific type of individual. A person that is used to looking at investment opportunities and looking at the return on an investment based on what they're buying into. Well, the top position we have available, and this is a limited position right now, which is the Emperor position. It costs $5,000 to get started, and there's only going to be 5,000 positions total sold in the company. Right now, there's less than 1,500 left at the time this video was shot. Because once they're sold, they're done. And that will be a capped off position. Now, what an Emperor has the opportunity to do, that based on future gaming profits, they will share in 50% of future gaming profits divided by just the 5,000 people. You can see quite quickly that's a very passive business opportunity where a person come in and buy a $5,000 position and sit back and collect a dividend check every month based on future gaming profits that will run through I2G. There's another position that, again, for people that are again watching this that may not have the $5,000 all together right now, you can come in a high roller position and get positioned. These individuals will share in 25% of the gaming profits. As you build an organization and your people are buying, into the casinos, 25% of that chip count coming back to your organization, as you will see, get paid out to you in the form of bonus volume. But this one right now, obviously, is the best bang for the buck. And I'm telling you, if you compare this position, I'm talking about to any other franchise opportunity, any other brick and mortar opportunity, anything that you would put down money to buy and have employees, I'm going to show you that $140,000 in 30 days will pretty much blow away any competition out there. And your monthly maintenance, watch this, to keep your lights on inside of I2G at the Emperor position is $0 for the first 12 months and only $75 per month after that. And the high roller is $75 a month to stay active. Now, I'm going to give you a formula, then I'm going to break down our compensation program. Okay, to make $140,000, what you need is this. The total volume that needs to be generated is this number right here. Okay? I'm just going to give you these numbers, you write them down, and I'm going to come back to them in the comp plan. You need about $350,000 in bonus volume to generate a check of $35,000, and this is starting out by the week. And you'll see why I chose $35,000, because 4 of those obviously equals 1 of those. Because you'll see this here is the maximum number that you can earn on one position. Now this is just on this check, okay? So once you write these numbers down, we need $350,000 coming in every week, along with, as you will see, roughly, you need 585 $60 bills. Now, I'm doing the comp plan kind of backwards for you for a reason, because when I plug these numbers in, you're going to see how it all makes sense. A $60 bill, you need 585 of them to make this number, we'll multiply times 4, and equal that number. Now, here's the beautiful thing about a network marketing company. And some of you may have never even been involved, because you may have even looked at a network marketing opportunity because of the simple fact, you're not going to push any pills, lotions, potions, gizmos, gadgets out there. I mean, how would you like, go and talk to one of your friends about selling them some vitamin deal? I totally get it, I understand. But guess what? Every walk of life, people gamble. Every walk of life, whether people got a lot of money, little money, no matter what their ethnic background is, their gender background, what part of the country they're from, people like to play. It's a fact. Right now, over $1 trillion is spent every year in casinos just here in the United States. We don't need all of it, ladies and gentlemen. Some of that money will get diverted through our casino, and you will see that money is going to come back in the form of dividend checks. So think about these numbers, and we're going to now plug them into the formula so you can see how simple this truly is. Because the one thing I know dealing with a player has contacts, player knows people, player has influence. A player is someone that's trusted already because you're already making money. We're just showing you how to leverage your contact, leverage your friends, leverage your business associates, maybe even your employees. I mean, especially with this whole Obamacare thing, I know a lot of businesses are stressed out because they don't know how they're going to pay for it, they're cutting back. Why go through all the headache? At the end of the day, let me tell you something. Everybody puts their pants on the same way, and everybody wants the same thing. Everybody wants a paycheck. Everybody wants money. Everybody wants the thing that goes with attached, as I said on the last video, that money buys, but more importantly, you want the time and the freedom. I mean, what good is to make a lot of money if you don't have the time to enjoy it? Or it's a big headache to try to maintain it. And that is why these little home-based business opportunities, where most people don't even give them the time of day. And when you think about companies, that some of these little home-based business opportunities own basketball teams, Indy cars, arenas that they have built off of people showing them how to make a few dollars, just a few dollars, and they've turned those into billion-dollar empires. Now watch this. Our compensation program is very, very simple. It takes you and you're going to divide up and have 2 teams. This is you, 2 teams. You have a left side, you have a right side. And I will also prove to you it's not a pyramid, okay? And again, for those, pyramids just are companies that have no product, number one, or money gains, and all you do is exchanging cash for cash. But as long as you have a product, which that online gaming, is going to far succeed anything that we could ever do. And any other company that's ever come along in the 100 years that direct sales has been around. But you have 2 sides, okay? How we're generating volume is right here. When you buy your business packet and you come in and get positioned as an emperor, there's over $3,000 in bonus volume that's created by just you purchasing that packet. For every person you bring in, the company pays you $500. Not a big deal, but just again, for bringing that person in, you bring 5 people in, that's $2,500. You bring 10 people in, you've already recouped your investment just by them coming in and joining. Nobody's done anything, they just join. Same thing with the high roller position. You get $60 for everybody who comes in at the $600 level, and $360 is generated. But for this example, I'm going to talk about just emperors, because you'll see it doesn't take that many emperors to carve out a paycheck. But here's the most important thing to understand about our compensation program. You only have 2 sides. Left side, right side. It's called a binary compensation program. A 2 by infinity. That's why we call our company I2G, infinity to global, because it's only 2 sides. But the power of it is there is no bottom. Okay? No bottom. So there's no pyramid, there's no bottom to it. And you'll see there's no levels. It's just 2 sides. Now the question you ask, well, how many people can have on each side? There is no number. There's no limit. You have as many people as you want on the left side or the right side. But here's the kicker. You only can have 2 team captains to start your legs off. But I know you as a player, you know more than 2 people that wouldn't mind earning $140,000 in the next 30 days, right? So where do you place your third person? Each person you bring in only has 2 teams. Everybody only has 2 teams. But here's where we really separate the traditional type of compensation programs, okay? You know a third person that wants to come in. You only have 2 teams. This third person has to be assigned to someone else that's on your team already, and it goes on either the left or the right side. Same thing, you know, the fourth person, you're gonna place them on another team. But you never lose them as personal sponsor. So watch this. Let's say you bring an emperor and he comes in down here and there's people in between. This $3,000 in volume counts with this person, counts with this person, counts with this person, all the way back to you. Meaning everybody shares in it, which proves, again, we're not a pyramid, okay? This kind of marketing plan, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most powerful compensation programs that I've ever worked. I worked a plan just like this back in 1997. In less than 20 months, I had made over $800,000, and it capped at $20,000. This one, as you see, and this is where I got that first number. Remember I told you to write down $35,000? This one caps at $35K or $5,000 per day. The reason why it caps, because we're all sharing in the same volume. It's only so much money to be paid out. So we have to cap each position at a cap level of $35,000 per week, by the way, on every position in the compensation program. And you will see there's plenty of money to be paid out to everybody if they go out and build their teams. Now, a couple numbers you need to know. To generate, remember, we're looking for 585 $60 bills, okay? To generate your first $60 bill, you need $300 in volume on each team, okay? Remember, bonus volume, BV. That's the minimum to start generating 60 bucks as an emperor. Now, if you have people coming in at the $3,000 level, you have 10 times the amount that you need to just even get it started. Because remember, it only takes a minimum of 300, right? So all you gotta do is add zeros. If 300 left, 300 right produces $60, then at 3,000 left, 3,000 right produces what? See how that works? And all you do is keep adding zeros. At 30K, right? 10 times, just do 10 times. Add another 0. And so on and so on. So now, follow me so far? 300 left, 300 right, produces $60. We need 585 of those $60 checks to produce a $35,000 check. Now you'll see where you, as a player, with your contact base, how this works. And what I'm about to show you is why I had people sell $1 million businesses to join me in little mom and pop network marketing companies. Because the kind of money that you can generate with very little to no overhead, ladies and gentlemen, why wouldn't you want, you keep your current business. This is residual income. Because once you start with 2 people, and this right here is the essence or the guts to network marketing. Why people that really get it, is the formula that I've been using for the 25 years I've been doing this. 2 times 2 equals 6. And as I guarantee you, you may have more degrees than I have. More smarts and more, just everything that I have right now. And this is probably blowing your mind right here. How can 2 times 2 equal 6? That right there, how can 2 times 2 equal 6? Ladies and gentlemen, it's this simple. When you get your first person in, which are your first 2, they go out and get their 2. Because one thing I was learning also too, players know players. 2 times 2. 2 times 2 equals 6. Add up the total number of people that you have. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You brought in 2, but you have 6 total people. That right there is why I joined network marketing 25 years ago. I said, you mean tell me I get 2 people, show them how to make money, and those 2 get their 2? I get paid on 6? I like those numbers. See, right now, if you're a CEO of a company, you understand this philosophy. You have employees, whether it's 10, 100, or 1,000, and you're getting paid off of everybody in the organization, which is technically the true triangle payout system. But see, in our business, he's a CEO, she's a CEO, they're all CEOs, because everybody starts their own team when they come in, and everybody only has 2 people. And by the way, you will be part of somebody else's 2 people also too, that's also putting people on your team to drive this volume. Okay? So you're not doing it by yourself. That's why you keep your business, keep doing what you're doing. You just get in and start bringing people in, and if people are coming at the emperor level, this is what happens. 2 times 2, show you the numbers. Okay, watch this. 2 times 2 is 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and so on. Watch. All you need is 117 emperors, or 59 people on the left and 59 people. It's really 58.5, but I couldn't cut a person in half. Okay? 59 people on the left, 59 people on the right, and ladies and gentlemen, and you do the math, at 117 people times 3,000 in BV comes out to the magic number, ironically, of $351,000 of volume, which is the same volume you need to generate $35,000 per week. Now, here's what everybody says. Because see, look, if you add this up here, that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 video sessions. Video sessions, yeah. You have your first 2 people watch this video. You have the next 2 people watch this video. The next 2 watch their 2, and so on. I mean, everybody just watch the video. They can do that in a day, or say a week. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did that in a week, your first check is $35,000. So where does the check come from the next week? I got to break this up because I know it's one out of frame. Well, 64 people, watch this. 64 people getting their 2. 64 times 2 is what? 128. 2, 512. 2, over 1,000, 24 people. 2, 2,000 people. 2, 4,000. See what happens? That's how these guys did it. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who think this is possible, forget doing 35,000. We people had maxed the company opened, I told you, August 1st, 2013. We've already had people max the plan out in the first month. By the 4th month, people are already earning over $100,000 to $200,000 per month in income. In the first 5 months, we have a couple that has earned over $1 million in cash in 5 months. And all they did was bring in a team of emperors and built it straight down. Ladies and gentlemen, this money is very real. That's just the tip of the iceberg. He said, what happens if one position only pays, $35,000? Well, that's it. I mean, that's $1.8 million a year. Watch this. Once you finish one, come back in, do it again. You too. You may get paid again, another $35,000? Oh, absolutely. Do it again. You 3. Larry, how many positions can I have? As many as you can physically work. That's the bottom line. If you can work them, you can have them. You build them out, there is no limit to the income. That's also the power of network marketing. There is no glass ceiling to cash out. You can cash out whenever or just stop working because your check keeps on coming in. And the bigger picture, what happens when the casinos turn on? Maybe 6 months from now, 12 months from now. What happens when people start buying chips and going into the casino spending money? All that is BV that comes back into this plan too. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a player and you ever want to trade out your income, you were looking for an opportunity that could pay you what you were worth to get you out of that that business, ladies and gentlemen, look, at $35,000 per week to get started, we got $500,000 cash bonuses just for doing this, just for completing the task. And you can find out more about that again in our training manuals and when you get your business strategy. The bottom line is, you guys, like I said, I want to get back to playing golf, 5 days a week, on my cell phone, working my business from the golf course, being at home with my 5-year-old and my wife, because this is an opportunity could not only pay you today, but pay you next year and years to come. Online gaming is coming, you guys, and it's coming with a force. It's going to basically shatter everything that we have ever seen or come along in this lifetime as far as business opportunities that you can buy in for a maximum of $5,000 to get yourself positioned for absolutely the biggest ride of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, the person that got you watching this video wants you to be one of these players on one of these teams. They wouldn't give you that link which said 140K in 30 days.us if they didn't think you were a player. So you're watching this tape for a reason. I hope you get back with the person who got you on this video and get signed up. Get yourself in, grab the remaining spot, and you only need 117 of them while those are still going. There'll be other positions, you guys. It's just this one right now is like a founder's position, and it's a one-time, lifetime deal. For those who can't come in an emperor, get started the high road up. You can work your way up. If you don't have like $5,000 readily available right now, which I understand, there's tough times out there for a lot of people. You can get started as a high roller, work yourself up, pay the difference, and you can still do this. For those who want to get in contact with me, that may have questions, want to get some answers, you can reach me at www.topgunpays.us. topgunpays.us, and you can reach me there. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you taking your time to take a look at our business opportunity. Hope again you take action and join us and be a part of us. I got a whole video series on YouTube. Just at I2G, just plug in Larry Williams, and you'll see all the videos if you want to get more information. I do again appreciate your time. Get back with the person who got you watching this video, and I'll see you on the upcoming videos in the future. Thank you and take care.
Hi, I'm Larry Williams, and I'm with I2G. I've been in the MLM Witness Protection Program for the last 10 years and basically avoided deals at all costs. I was looking for an opportunity that basically would allow me to be at home with my beautiful young son. He's only 5 years old, and my wife. And I wanted to be able to work, from home online or on the computer. And when I2G was presented to me, it presented me those two options. You gotta have a great story, obviously, with I2G, and you gotta have a great compensation plan. In over 200 countries, we have the opportunity to participate in, I believe, one of the fastest growing industries, on the planet. $45 billion in 2012, probably will double that in 2013, who knows in 2014. Being able to work from home and get a piece of that, I told one of my friends, it's like if MGM Grand or the Mirage or any of the big Vegas hotels offers you an opportunity that you can invest into that. Think back to the movie Bugsy Siegel when he was trying to sell spots in the desert. about Vegas and people turned them down. Well, I feel like this is our desert, this is our new Vegas, because in the next maybe 2 to 3 years, I think online gaming is going to be one of the biggest phenomenons that we've ever seen. And then coupled with network marketing, how could you go wrong?